the whole
Ew.
Another thumbnail?
No.
No, I can stretch my
All right,
legs.
so we live already.
We live.
And look, sis, what time is it, sis?
Sis. Hold on, let me check
It's a
my
whole
little
8:35.
You know, I don't even think we should, like, I'm scared to start saying something.
Exactly, because they're not gonna believe us. Look, they
Look, if anybody, y'all
not
not
even
even
coming on
tuning
this
in, right? They're like,
exactly.
no.
Let's give it a couple till about 9:50.
Right.
8:50.
Hold on.
As soon as they see that alert, they're gonna be like, "Oh, wait
No,
a minute,
that
this
can't be.
can't be true."
Is that the real SipsTea show?
Exactly.
Somebody probably imposters and shit.
Right.
Somebody taking. Okay, because
It must
like,
be Keith, because Keith came.
Yeah.
It must be you. It got to be you. The reason that we were like, we got to be on time.
you got your,
you know
you
what?
got somebody.
We don't be
tuning up in
comedian to
here.
be joking about our black people time. So let's just be
I
on
don't
time.
talk about people's time.
You don't talk about people's time. Okay.
I mean, we're
okay.
trying to get better.
We are. I mean, we did that though. 8:35.
That's the thing. 8:35, y'all.
And y'all all know how she be bitching and moaning.
You know what? I was about to say 8:35, bitches, but I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna say the B word today. And here you go, bitching and moaning.
Queening and moaning.
One day, you trying to work on yourself.
Yes, every week we're trying to work on ourselves.
She be queening and moaning, right? Oh, Eb Deceleb don't come in and help me, but then when she come in, she want to make all these demands. I came in.
But what time you tell me you coming?
What time I come?
What time you tell me you was coming, sus? See, this is my thing. If Eb Deceleb gonna come on here and tell people the shit live, we gonna have to follow up with the truth. Correct? See or no? You know.
I just throw it under the bus.
She stayed doing it. She stayed doing it.
Who brought it up?
Look, I was trying.
She didn't throw the bus over here, parked it. You know, beep beep beep, and
I was trying to let people give me my props.
And there is the facts, people. Those are the facts. She wanted y'all to give her her props.
Exactly.
And she wanted me to co-sign the bullshit.
I did.
And what y'all need to know about GemDTwin is I don't co-sign the bullshit.
I was supposed to be at 7. I got here at 8, but I got here.
And she made a whole phone call telling me how she was going to be here before 7. How, you know, today she had it all planned out. And I was like,
We started at 8:35.
Okay, sis. Okay.
We started
it's a day. Like I'm here. I am ready for it. But we started 8:35, y'all. So we are getting in. Plus tomorrow is Turkey Day. Y'all watching SipsTea the show. Thank you for tuning in. It is Hump Day. I hope y'all in that kitchen cooking or doing something, and then we can go ahead and have a show. So they got something to do while you cooking stuff.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Why you ask something? They should be doing something else.
What? It's working with Wednesday.
What else should they be doing in the kitchen?
It's working with Wednesday.
Exactly.
Girl. They cooking too.
Okay. Well, there's no acronyms and letters.
But I did see somebody post that if you started cooking on Monday, they didn't want to come to your house.
Wait a minute, why?
Because they be like, nah, because they said the food, that's leftovers over leftovers. You started cooking macaroni and cheese and everything on a Monday. Oh, yeah. Like, wait a minute.
Well, macaroni and cheese.
Like, marinate that turkey.
Thursday,
exactly. You got 4 days.
Yeah.
So if you start posting your food up on Monday, talking about prepare for Thanksgiving.
But you could prep. You could prep the shit out some food.
But still, Thursday, that's a whole
I'm not saying putting nothing in there, but you might want to start peeling them motherfucking potatoes. If y'all got like 30 people coming over, don't peel potatoes. What you?
Because they're going to dry out.
Okay, let me tell y'all something. First of all, let me just tell y'all, we have Keith Corey on here.
Celebrity guest.
Okay, this is our celebrity guest today. He came through. We're going to have a very light and just chill, unless we got to get in our shit, because y'all know some kind of way the history of SipsTea the show with our male guests. Sometimes things go left.
Yes.
Oh, niggas get up. That's why you make the dude
oh
sit in the middle.
God.
Yeah. No, we don't.
We done been through some stuff.
Look, sit down. You put this is the regulator finger.
Just
when
a
you
regulator
like,
finger.
yes, when you like be seated, yes. No, but we end up having like battle of the sexes and stuff like that. But it's always good for us to have a male and female opinion. So we love it when we have guys come on the show and stuff like that, because sometimes you gotta have a difference of opinion. We can't have.
I don't represent either one. I'm logical.
What you trying to say?
I'm on both sides sometimes. So
okay.
You Sagittarius.
I don't know.
You just said your birthday was on Saturday. I paid attention.
Oh yeah, true. So his birthday is on Saturday.
He is a Sagittarius.
So this is not just the pre-Thanksgiving show. This is always gonna be the pre-B-Day throwdown turn up show.
Off the B-Day.
My ginger ale.
Yeah,
exactly.
The ginger ale, spiked ginger ale.
They know it's not ginger ale. I'm drinking water.
What you drinking? Water?
Mm-hmm.
Cloudy water.
This ain't cloudy. It's a blue cup, boo.
Oh.
I throw a lot of shade.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. No, he was saying that for me.
By the
he
time,
was saying that for me. He was
you
saying
threw
that
the
for
shade,
me.
boo. You threw the shade. Did she not throw the shade?
I said, but it's cloudy.
Say the logical answer, which will be the truth.
Both throwing shade.
I mean, I'm just saying, who threw it? I caught and reserved it, but she threw it.
Oh, I'm so happy we got people to witness.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what?
I'm knowing before y'all came up in here.
We, meaning GemDTwin, was setting up this glorious set.
And as soon as
we're setting up this glorious set,
I didn't set my bag down and I started plugging in lights. I started looking at cameras. I said, "Oh, sis, it's 8:14. We all set to go."
So,
okay.
One of these days, you guys, I'm going to actually
come over here, break the door down, and set it up.
We're gonna take some of our humble beginnings so y'all can see what really be going on. Y'all gonna see GemDTwin and Sweat Upon My Brow and all of that stuff, and then you're gonna see this one sashay in and start touching the things that I've already set up.
Because I know somebody.
She is that person. She's that girl. She's that girl. That is Eb Deceleb right there. Like, I love her to death, but you could do a whole fucking stand-up comedy routine off of this. Remember that time I imitated you? Oh my God. She's so freaking. She's a Leo. She's so freaking dramatic. But yeah, she's that girl. Like, oh, okay, so we got this.
I am also.
And she like to say, okay, perfect.
Events, so I do events and things like that. So I look at things. I'm like, okay, let's set this here. That should go here. Let me go ahead and shit that and this and that.
Okay, so you know your staff, if they already done came and placed this shit and all the work, and you go like this, they probably like.
Nah, they probably know about that.
Yeah, thank you. They do. That's how I started to say. They know how I am. They actually come to the Ebony ready for you to do the walkthrough. And I look, I'm like, and if they see my face, I'm like, okay, we'll move it like that. Because they can see my face. And I'm like, oh, we got this. We move it. And I'm walking all the way through. But if I walk through and I don't touch anything, they're like, oh my God, she liked everything. But it's like, I'm only going to save you from future embarrassment and me getting cursed out by the client. So I'd rather see it first.
Absolutely.
And then
she don't want to be saved from me cursing her ass out.
So I need to go.
People, they never think I'm gonna curse your ass.
Touch this.
That's okay. I'm not gonna curse.
Let me get some positivity on.
Yes, let's get with the positivity.
You
okay.
know, my dog.
I think we just so excited by the fact that we actually got y'all started. And we got to see the show going.
We still about to start at 8:50.
Right. We're gonna get into the real business like super late. Okay, but you're watching SipsTea show, guys. Thank you for tuning in on Instagram and Facebook. But we hope that eventually you guys will come over to our YouTube channel because you can actually interact with us and we'll see your comments, etc. So you can click the link in the bio on any of these pages. Click it. That's a drink. Clink. So you can click the link in the bio on your pages and join us over here on YouTube so that we can, do some serious collaborating because that's what it's all about.
It's all about the collaboration.
It's all about the collaboration.
Our studio audience, our virtual audience makes the show too. They make the show pop.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, we're going to hide into the positivity. And it's all for me. It's about being thankful. A couple things that, I'm thankful for. So I'm going to start off with saying some things that I'm thankful for. I said these things earlier at my job. I'm thankful for life. And then I'm also thankful for allowing to be able to, say what?
Lord and God, King Jesus.
Also being able to allow to live in my purpose. So those are some things I was thankful for. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I said earlier. What about you? What are you thankful for? Maybe we could do that for positivity.
Yeah,
let's just do that instead of going through the quote.
I'm thankful pretty much my purpose. I like that.
You like that living in absolutely
and being with my family. I think I was out of town last year.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I was out of town. Yeah, I was out of town.
Okay.
So being back with your family and spending it with them.
Yeah.
Okay.
with them niggas
Do you
on my
like
nerves.
actually? I mean, does your family get together mostly on holidays or outside of that as well? Because I think a lot of times we, like me and my family, a lot of us, we don't get together unless, except the big holidays, 'cause everybody's doing it, et
Everybody
cetera,
doing
et cetera.
it.
Yeah.
My family get together like birthdays,
Okay.
so that's good.
Yeah, that's
Something
absolutely
for my
good.
little cousins and stuff.
Yeah.
It's funny though.
Are they going to celebrate your birthday too?
Hell no, they not.
Yes, they
Why?
are.
I don't like my birthday like that.
Why?
Because it's like,
yeah, people care more about food.
Yeah.
I was raised, they do though.
Yeah.
They do though. My mother's side was raised Jehovah's Witness, and then my father's
Okay.
side.
Because
I
Jehovah's
celebrate
Witness, they don't
holidays.
celebrate holidays, right? Okay. Okay.
Do you identify with that religion?
I believe in God.
Okay.
But I do. I go to meetings sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you still want your birthday present?
Yeah.
Okay,
I used
well.
to sneak
Okay.
off my father's house.
This is what you got
Celebrate
gifted.
holidays with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my father's side found out with Jehovah's Witness. They was like, "You can't do this now." I'm like, "Nah, nigga, what?"
Right. No, I'm part of y'all too. And so I need the best
They
of
drop
both
me off.
worlds.
I can't go with them and get them back on the bus and go home.
Right. That's
Gift
funny.
me.
Okay. Hello. We good Christian. Give me my present and stuff. But
For you, so what are you thankful for?
so I am thankful for thankful for opportunities.
Mhm.
And I'm thankful for the opportunity to pursue some of those opportunities. Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of things going on. There are always a lot of things going on. And I will say I have so much to be thankful for at all times. But I also have to remind myself that I have so much to be thankful for at all times.
Yeah.
Because even in the spirit of giving thanks and stuff like that, like we have our down moments.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This is some moments. And I always have to continue to remind myself that, girl, we have so much
To be thankful
for. So I'm thankful for the opportunity, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to actually take a moment and like figure out what it is that you're thankful for and acknowledge that. Yeah, so I am thankful for the things that are coming up in the new year and those opportunities that are rolling through. Thank you. I'm gonna send something too.
But also, if you guys have some things that you're thankful for, and you post about them, we always want to see what other people are, thankful for, what they're happy for in their life and things like that. Whether it be you like we are all saying, is we are able to see another family, whether it be you or one of my other coworkers said she was so thankful because she couldn't have a child, and she's like now 43 and she's pregnant. Yeah. So she's thankful for the opportunity to reproduce and give life.
Yes.
So as women, sometimes we take that for granted.
Absolutely.
Those are the things that when other women, value. Or you have some people who are just thankful because they were told that they only got 6 months to live, but they 7.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of things that people are thankful for. Count your blessings one by one. Count your blessings because there could be none.
Absolutely.
So.
Because dudes be out here buzzing and everything. Like, okay. And you should think about what you put your body.
Donation.
Yeah, absolutely. Where you dropping last week? Where you dropping them seeds off?
Everybody don't need to grow.
Joan Brown, I just rolled out. I'm like, God.
Okay, so see you in a couple weeks or no? Like yeah. What happened to your shit? Like, be careful out here. We're just talking about this on last week's show because there was a star or basketball player. Somebody was talking about the fact that we got into this the child support.
Oh, we're talking about Matt Barnes.
Matt Barnes said actually, like, watch where you dropping your load. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Be careful because
be careful who you getting pregnant.
Be careful who you getting pregnant. But that takes it to like, watch where you dropping your shit. Like, why are you just
every pot don't need a plant.
Okay.
You can also have body for themselves.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Too,
because I don't know that in our culture we teach our boys, our male children, that they're just as special as these females. So you need to be protective of yourself as well. Now I know that there is a carnal instinct to want to do these things, and sex is sex, but you do have to fight it because guess what? It's not. I think it takes a while to realize that sex ain't everything.
Oh yes, it does.
Yeah.
I'm at that age now. I've been kind of that age, but like that 6 years.
Really? Yeah. But you remember before your
shape and shit.
you was like, yeah, so I'm about to go get some major goals in life was to go ahead and try to bust one off.
$5 in my gas tank. I'm going
Yeah. Conquest. Do you think that was because you was trying to, like, was it the sex thing or was it the?
I think it was the thrill. I was about to say, I think it was more
so
the thrill because once you got it, it was like, oh, okay.
The only thing I say about sex is number one, that climax, it lasts long. You know what I'm saying? In the grand scheme of things.
Y'all be like,
nobody.
At one point, it's over. The whole point is at one point it's over. Like you're not gonna have no. I'm an orgasm week straight off the same little situation.
But and to be quite honest, I don't know how we got to this topic, but I mean to be all the way a stack with you, you know, people, you know, this dude sometimes do nut quicker than women, and women still ain't came off, but the dude's like, I'm tired now. You know, the women probably like, that's in general. That's why I say sometimes it's better when it's two women.
I mean, let me tell y'all something.
I love me a good girl.
Let me tell y'all something. At the beginning of my lesbianism, I felt like a 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, whatever age it was, year-old girl, right? And I was very quick, and it was very like, okay, you know what I'm saying? And then I, you know, it wasn't necessarily a one and done, but it's like, okay, let's, you know, okay, next. You know what I'm saying? You on that, and I was not really conscious. I couldn't even worry about what was happening over there with you because I was so oh my god, this is so great. Like I'm sorry, I'm not waiting for you, but you know, live and learn. But anyway,
yeah, you
live and learn. But yes, people realize that you are special. Your body parts are special. Kind of think about it. Value yourself. Like. That's gonna be a whole other show. How we have got to like focus on the fact that like seriously, the nothing.
It's not.
It's really not. It don't pay a bill.
It damn sure don't.
Guess what? You can have it at any time. Like it really is not.
Oh, I know.
It's really not that serious. You know what I'm saying? So that's just one of them things. And be thankful that you ain't. Hopefully, you ain't got nobody pregnant. If you ain't not pregnant, how about that? Because I know somebody out there watching that. Yeah, you was out there pulling the old Corey.
Oh, I don't know.
You said 6 years ago.
You did.
No, I changed like my mind frame.
Oh, okay. So you
probably longer than that.
The mind frame, he said.
Yeah, I know how to cook and I know how to bake and everything.
Oh yeah, you weren't playing with him, huh? You were playing.
Somebody find that out. They'd be like, "Oh, for real?"
Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. So this what we gotta do.
We ain't even introduce.
This what we gotta do.
We got positivity.
Because on that note, we do have to introduce. Let me tell you guys something really quickly though. Do check out the post that is on SipsTea the show page.
Hey, real quick, to James Lewis, we did start on time today. 8:30,
we did
8:35.
James Lewis is he's one of our biggest supporters, and he's actually tuning in on YouTube, and he was just greeting us. But we had to let him know that we were actually here. We were actually here. Yes.
Oh, he said, "I'm sorry."
No problem. You know,
okay.
That's usually
because y'all both fine as black women.
But so
you probably could do.
He is like absolutely. So last week, no, I'm sorry. On the SipsTea the show page on Instagram, there is a video that I put up, and that video was about the watching the part to play in your own happiness. And I actually want to put that out there and tell you guys to go to the Instagram for SipsTea the show. Check out the video. It's just a land, but it is encouraging everybody to check out and think about the part that you play in your own happiness, because you do have a part. You know what I'm saying? If you are unhappy about something, check out the part that you play in that unhappiness. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all have a role, and sometimes you're playing a role in your own life that is keeping you from, finding some of the things or experiencing some of the things that you really want to experience or should experience. Also, we got to shout out during our PositiviTEA, we got to shout out the pop-up shop last week. I'm sorry, Sunday. We SipsTea the show with. We met some amazing people at a pop-up shop. On Sunday, it was at Granite City Brewery.
Yes.
Up at the harbor.
It was a really good show.
Yeah.
It was an awesome show.
Yeah.
I mean, the collaboration was real.
Yes.
The collaboration was real. The energy was amazing.
Yeah.
The people were amazing. The vendors were like super awesome.
Yes.
And then they were so supportive of what we were doing.
Yeah.
And they were. It was a great. It was a good vibe.
Yeah, it was good. You got that ring, and it's very attractive.
I did.
Rare Babe Spacecraft. Shout her out. Eb Deceleb has her ring. She's wearing her ring up in here.
And this has history because her husband actually made the ring. This was the first one he's made because she was doing our show.
Right, absolutely.
And I was like, okay, make sure you're still working on that ring.
Okay, she's like, look, we got it together as a family.
We got it together. So that was history.
Yeah, that was definitely amazing. That was a good time. So shout out to Kaylin, Naturally Phased, DetoxTEA, the Holistic Homies, Ray Babe Spacecraft, Vanilla B, Blue Sugar,
Trap Mother.
She was so cute.
Oh, God bless with the jacket.
God is.
She made my that's in the car too.
Yeah, she had a dope jacket. You got a dope. Eb
Deceleb
Deceleb came up out of her shirt to get this
she did this right
artwork
here.
done.
The Nefertiti.
Yeah,
that was real.
Real lips, baby girl with the real lips. Shout out to her. So, and if we're missing anybody, it's not because we don't remember.
It was just awesome.
But it was just awesome, and we just started throwing
and shout out to the babies.
Shout out to the babies that showed up, and we encourage everybody. They had there were children there.
Their children.
And I sent them out on a little mission to look around at the tables and bring back or to come back and tell me something that they saw there that they would like to have under the tree. Because we do have to get into a mindset where we encourage our kids to be non-commercial children. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So,
not only that, trendy too.
Everybody wants the same thing. And this pop-up shop was by local vendors, entrepreneurs,
black businesses
who are out there doing their thing, and they definitely had something for everybody. And that was the whole point of showing, talking to the kids, because that was something from, the adults who wanted some facial scrubs and things like that. What was the other vendor? Her name was Jasmine, I think.
Yes. Jade something.
Aromatics. JX Aromatics or something like that. So yes, I'm sorry. But yes, there was something for everyone, and that included something from the adults down to the babies, and we sent them out on a little mission
too. Like it was all ages doing their thing. Like people are not waiting until they hit their 40. Oh God, I want to get a business. It was some people in there as young as 21, 22 years old. So it wasn't. That's another thing that was just like, how long you been in your business? Oh, I've been in it for 6 months. Or I've been in it for 2 years, and I just told myself to just do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
3 Shade Chic.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
BU was there.
What's a Kingdom? What is Kingdom?
Conscious Kingdom. Oh my gosh, how can we forget her? We absolutely love you. We cannot wait to have Conscious Kingdom on the show. Somebody who actually shares the vision of our show, because we actually want to continue to put people on and continue to start this collaboration and showcase the dopeness that we have right here.
In the city.
There's some awesome ass shit going on.
Rep your city.
Which brings me to Keith Curry again.
Keith Curry, y'all.
Kicking it with us in the studio, sipping some tea, because I actually got a chance to see a set of his stand-up comedy at a Poetic Vibes DC event that I just so happened to go to. And he did stand-up comedy. It was just funny as hell to just be sitting there. And it was surprisingly funny. I never consider myself the type of person that would go to a comedy show and just be laughing. I'm goofy as hell. Don't get me wrong. Like I chuckle, you know my laugh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always laughing, but for some reason I didn't.
She's laughing.
Yeah, it's just not something that I thought I would, naturally flock to. But I actually super enjoyed it, and that's why I was like, you know what, we gotta have him on the show. He's dope. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Special.
James says it looks like his cup is empty, so hook a brother up. You gotta have some more juice or whatever. Get the man some more. Hey,
said it.
He
did. He said it himself. That's
for trademark infringement,
exactly.
We can't divulge what is being drank on the show. But yeah, plus we like to give people the illusion that everybody is just tipsy.
I'm a bit
I'm just like right. But yeah, so Keith Corey was there. He did some stand up there. He's a completely and totally really funny guy, but you're also pretty like cool, like you know what I'm saying?
Chilling, man. I be chilling.
Yeah, be chilling. And some of the comedy. Do you usually get like your comedic? What do you call it? A comedic sketch?
Like,
or your jokes? You get your jokes and your routine from like actual events in your life?
Yeah, everything is pretty much true.
Yeah. I always tell people that the truth is pretty fucking funny.
Hell yeah.
When
you can laugh about it.
Yeah. So do you find it therapeutic for you to do comedy?
I find it therapy for other people.
Oh, okay.
But for me to talk, because I don't talk, so comedy is the best way for me to get something out that I want to talk about.
Yeah.
So
it's a form of expression. Like rappers, form of expression. They rap, they write it down. So for you, it's comedy. Okay, awesome. So
you consider yourself an introvert?
I am an introvert.
That's what I was about to say. So tell us about yourself. Tell the people about yourself.
So I can hang out with people and be fun and all that shit, but introvert is mostly what I gravitate to.
You can hang out with people and have fun. So do you want to go home? Like, I just want to get away from you guys.
Right now, I'm thinking about going to Bojangles.
Okay. He's like, as soon as they let me out of here, I am going to go get some chicken.
Chicken bowl. Live my life. I'm so simple. I'm not like I need Jordans kind of person.
Right. Or just people in general.
Yeah.
Do you get like an overflow of people? Like just too much people. A lot of introverts get like, okay, I had too much.
That's why I stopped going to the club and all, because it's just like for me.
It's too much peopling.
Or even if I do, I'll be in the corner. I'm people watch too.
Yeah, I people watch a lot too. I like to observe what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us about yourself. Like, we said we're an introvert and things like that. So let the people know who Keith Curry is. You're a comedian. How long have you been doing comedy? And then what else do you do? What makes you who you are?
I started comedy at 16. I fully got into it when I turned, like, as soon as I turned 17. I was still in high school. I was lying to my mom saying I had a job. And I will go out and do like comedy clubs. I had to like email people because DC's like that. You can't just go to a place. You gotta like email before you go type thing. And I had to work myself in the ranks to be funny enough to perform with adults to even be in the club or bars and stuff like that. So that's how I kind of started.
Did you have a problem considering your age or whatever?
Yeah.
You lied? Did you lie?
I couldn't lie. I had braids in my hair. I had big clothes on. I had a book bag on.
Okay.
You was all crisscrossed then.
Do you think
pretty much.
Do you think that DC embraces some comedians?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of great comedians are from here.
I know, like Dave Chappelle and he's from here, stuff like that.
But there's so many more other people.
Name a few.
Lawrence Owens, Eddie Bryant, Tony Woods is from here. Alex Scott, he's from here.
He was funny as hell back then. Just
for real?
Regular. Just
he's a cool dude.
Yeah, he's I don't remember him like super cracking jokes, but some people just like funny,
they just
like fun to be around,
fun.
Kind of funny for some reason. Yeah, absolutely. But so I did. I definitely went to school with him, so it's great to see him doing his thing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
And so, who are some of the people that you've performed with?
Doesn't feel like a celebrity thing because I be around them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But like when I started, I'm like, oh man, that's so and so, and I'd be like, oh, okay, all right, I gotta tell my mama.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's just like, oh, that's pretty dope. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
Is there a circuit is there within the comedy community, because I think it's community, right? Like,
yeah,
you guys, like you said, you know each other, y'all perform together, you know, blah, blah, blah. But within the circuit, is there like, you know, camaraderie, or is
like
it kind of
beef?
no, just
No,
like
like
y'all really like
y'all sit together.
yeah, like I'm gonna put you on, I'm gonna show you, tell you where something, you know,
That becomes
certain,
more of a family thing.
Mhm.
Like I got my boys, Russ Green and Rollo Boykins. Those are like my dudes.
Okay.
And Samson McCormick and like a couple other comics
Mhm.
that like I know them personally.
Okay.
Other comedians, they just know me as a comedian. So
Yeah.
that's how we kind of know each other.
Mhm.
It's weird. It's like superheroes hanging out
Yeah.
as regular superheroes.
Right.
So when you see like another comedian at his real job,
Right.
oh my goodness, it's like, oh nigga, I know you work at Arby's. It's like
Right.
so embarrassing. So embarrassing. I had this remember they had that post about somebody from TMZ popping up on somebody that used to be on the Cosby Show.
Yeah.
And like him working at like
he was at the grocery store.
Yeah, he was working at the grocery store.
The day after that happened, I posted a picture of me because I used to work at the Sam's Club. I was a contractor. I used to give out free samples and shit. And I posted a picture somebody sent me when I was doing it. I was like, look what TMD's in. I'm very retarded like that.
Yeah.
So
that's funny. But yeah, see, so no job shaming because
like nigga, let a nigga.
We all, yeah, so I have to say we all gotta get that.
I mean, you gotta get that. It's so funny because I think I was telling Eb Deceleb last week. You know, I'm driving Lyft and somebody hops in my car and they like, "Don't you got that show? SipsTea the show?" And I was like, "What? You venture around?"
I was acting like Sice too, and like when they be recognizing us, I'd be like, "Okay, let's keep pushing."
Exactly, keep pushing.
That gives you that motivation.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking. No, to be honest, that was pretty dope.
It was.
That's good though.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was happy about that when she told me. I was like, okay, that's what's up.
And it was before the show, and I was like, hell yeah, because these bills gotta get paid. This show is not free.
Exactly.
It's not free. Everything that you do takes some effort, and it takes a financial backing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got the finest of porn star equipment.
Oh my God. Okay.
He keeps calling our equipment porn star equipment.
That's why the lighting is so good because you know they gotta catch all that.
You know what I'm saying? If it was some porny going on in here,
we got the right light.
Yeah. But you did just start me to thinking I might have to start renting out the space, and you know what I'm saying?
What's in your teacup?
Yeah, it
might be called tea sipping or something, but not with Eb Deceleb and GemDTwin. That's not our forte. That's not our niche, but quite possibly, you know, maybe you want a channel and I can produce your show. I am very good at that, you know.
Free mail, as long as you take this half. He drinks that niggas don't show that head.
Absolutely.
Like, oh, shit.
Yeah, because you know, y'all don't have a problem with not showing y'allself. Historically, when you on shows and stuff like, or when guys are showing little frontals, you know, in the movies and anything, they'll show all of the female.
Yeah, that's stupid.
But we don't see male parts. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that we should, but it was always a. I think that's I thought that was shady. I've always thought that was shady.
It's one time, not like I want to see that shit.
Right.
But it was one time I was watching Takers in the movie, and I don't know why I was in this place. But you remember the part where Idris Elba got out of bed, and he was wearing the boxer briefs, and this nigga like dick print, and the whole movie was like, oh my God. Like, hey man, this is just a dick, y'all.
Right. No, but we would be surprised. Be like, okay, I remember there was, I still don't know if this was true, but in Django, somebody said that they saw full frontal. Yeah,
I never watched the whole movie.
I watched the whole movie.
Yeah.
I can see it.
When he would, I guess.
Oh yeah, when he was. Oh, it is Jamie Foxx.
Yeah,
he was hanging. They was hanging him, and he was.
But I don't know if I never went back. I never went back to see it. So
the end of the movie.
I am not sure, but that was the rumor. I never.
Okay, so back to the comedian.
Yes, back to the comedian and the circuit.
Yes. So you was working at Sam's Club. So you said you
I had a whole lot of jobs.
Yeah. I was asking this earlier. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. What do you think about Tiffany Haddish?
I love her. I think she's funny.
What do you love about her?
I like that she's free. She don't care.
Yeah.
Whatever she is behind the scenes, she's like that and okay. like
That's what I kind of think, though, to be honest. So you know how Cardi B has a following because she's Cardi B.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's kind of the same. I think Tiffany Haddish is taking it has that black Cardi B-ism, whereas most people are not used to you being what we would call a ghetto, that ghetto persona. Like like okay, so if you guys saw Girls Trip, she's the ghetto friend. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
She's always the ghetto.
She's always the ghetto friend or the loud friend or the
the sister,
the one that's just not.
I see y'all. I see what y'all talking about, but to me, it's like I think she's normal. I love it.
But the thing about it is that's the thing is we're finding funny in her normal.
Yeah. She stepped
outside of that. Could she step outside of that?
You talking about in the movie? Yeah, she did that. She had a role like that.
What role?
I don't know what movie. This was somebody do. But I actually want to check out the movie because I want to see how she.
How did she?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I have to find that movie because I haven't even yet. Still have to see her doing stand up.
She's funny as hell doing stand up.
So seen her do
stand up
before she got like big.
I just never thought
that's where a lot of people actually got their introduction to her, if I'm not mistaken, right? She was, if I'm not mistaken, like she was talked about for, was it Def Comedy Jam or something, that some kind of thing.
Yeah.
She pulled up the rear on it, and I think that
because that's when Monique was doing that whole thing about the whole people were saying that she was better than or something like that. Like she had carried more weight than Monique or something like that.
Oh,
it was something like that. I don't remember it.
Talking about how she was homeless and all that.
Yeah, and then she was, and people were saying that she needs to respect her, respect the people who have been there and done that.
But that's people talking. They can't because they don't know them personally.
Yeah.
Everybody has a different path to success, so you can't compare it.
Now that path to success, has always been my argument about this whole situation.
What did James say?
He said that was the. Oh, wait a minute.
Black Hollywood Mom.
Oh, he was telling us the movie.
Black Hollywood.
I like
Mom.
this dude. I like this dude. I see why I like this dude.
There you go. He's dope. He's dope. Yeah.
Telling us the movie.
Yeah. He said.
And he's also a photographer.
He can shoot that.
Black Hollywood. Jennifer Lewis? Is that what he said?
What is that?
Jennifer Lewis is Black Hollywood Mom in her film.
Who's Jennifer Lewis then?
I don't know. He'll respond in a second. But
he just said she's
a black actress.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, Jennifer Lewis, the black mom. She always plays in those roles.
Jennifer Lewis. I'm sorry.
Had the
Nike real.
She had the Nike shirt on.
Yeah.
She's all
in the.
I
don't want nobody fucking with me. Yeah. Jennifer Lewis.
She's
hilarious.
She's dope. Now she's funny as hell.
Yeah, but I think like a lot of times, me personally, sometimes I'm drawn to people that do and act ways that I was taught not to be. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like. You know what I'm saying? I had my own little wild moments. Don't get me wrong, and unfortunately, I was a cheerleader for so many, many years that I'm pretty loud. I gotta, that is the truth. You know what I am. I'm kind of loud, but that's my voice. I'm sorry. I have to like focus on being quiet. Mm-hmm. But I like it when other women are doing things that somebody probably told them not to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was taught not to wear my hair in a we come from this old school thing about we're not supposed to do this and women are not supposed to do that, and this and this, and there are a lot of old myths. So I kind of gravitate towards people who do things that I know I was brought up not to do.
Mm-hmm. I say do that.
It's just attractive to me in some way, shape, or form, and I kind of feel like just like I said about Cardi B, I think a lot of times people are very much attracted to.
But I understand that. But what is that? For me, could we not give off a more she managed to great. Then what? Like, where is that positive message? Like, what? Because she's not. Like, where is that positive message at? You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm looking for.
But what positive message?
If you're being put in a place of where everybody knows you and everybody's knows Cardi B, are you putting out a message of positivity? Like, what are you doing that's positive?
Yeah,
that's the
Talking about
question.
her or
yeah, I'm talking about Cardi B right now. I like Tiffany Haddish because she does, but because you just mentioned Cardi B, like what she has a platform. She's been given a platform, but what is she doing? Is she staying true to that person who we brought her into, or is she going to conform to something different? Because we're now saying that this is okay.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is
that
for her, it is okay. Look, it's certain ways that you're not gonna find me acting. I've accepted the fact that everybody's not me. That's my whole thing. I understand that there are people on all ends of the spectrum. I'm not gonna feel comfortable going out and giving the most to people, and I'm not comfortable acting ways that other people act sometimes. Other people are not. She can't be me no more than I can be her. You see what I'm saying?
But I
can play you in a movie.
Like Jennifer Lewis, she's been given a platform and she's out here doing positive things with that platform.
Yeah, but she's also been herself for years.
Yeah, but that's what I said. She's given her story. Oh, I was a sex addict and this and this and this.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. She said
story. She'll tell you in a minute. She was addicted to sex and all these different things.
But what was happening while she was still addicted to sex? She wasn't changing nobody's life. She was just being Jennifer Lewis.
She was being herself. So, but my thing is now she saw that, okay, I have a platform. Let me talk about the life that I live and put out a positive message. If Cardi has a platform, yes, I was stripping, I was doing all this and whatever, and I mean, now, okay, you did that. Now I have a positive message.
Maybe she's gonna do it when she's 50. Right. I mean, this is where she is right now. Right. Yeah. I mean, I think that we all evolve. We all, who knows? Maybe next year I'll be, fucking ratchet. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You never. I will windmill you right here. Don't call me ratchet on SipsTea the show.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Because Kanye West is a very controversial topic. So what do you want to say about Kanye West?
He started off positive, right? Now he's talking all this bullshit. People change.
People do change.
Give him time.
Yeah. Now he's even trying to change back. That's the case.
He's not changing. I think it's all the stuff.
They say he just gave $500,000 to wildlife for wildfires and shit like that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. He gave $500,000, and he also, I think at the core who Kanye West is, I think that he is going through battling different things. At the core of who he is, I have to believe he's a good person.
I think he's a good person.
At the core of who Kanye West is. Despite what he tries to throw out there, he was one of the first rappers to be socially acceptable, to put God into not identifying as a gospel rapper, but being the rapper who he is, but then was able to put God in his message. He was one of the first rappers to do that. So the core of who he is, I have to believe he's a good man.
Common did that.
I mean, I think that people have. I think that people have done it. But I think that when he came out with Jesus,
you see what I'm saying?
I think you probably had some atheists going, because music is so freaking powerful. You know what I'm saying? It's very powerful. Like you have to. Let me tell y'all, one of the songs that I like that comes on the radio right now says, "I'm a mess. I'm a loser. I'm a hater. I'm a user. I'm a mess for your love. This ain't new. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Something I don't trust no one around."
Is that Tory Lanez?
I don't even know who it is.
That's Tory Lanez.
I'm a mess. I'm a loser. I'm a hater. I'm a user. I'm a mess for your love. It ain't cool. This ain't new. I'm obsessed. I'm something. I don't trust no one around us. But at the other part of it says everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be just fine. Everything's it's gonna be a good life. That's what my therapist says. But my thing is, whether I want to or not, I cannot stop myself from singing the fucking song because the beat is so freaking. And as I'm saying it, I have to consciously say, Kelly, don't internalize this because I refuse to plug into my brain. I'm a mess. I'm a loser. I'm a hater. I'm a user.
But in your head,
but it's in my head. So, but again, I have to be conscious. Child be doing left, but I have to be conscious of the fact that this is, something that's being repeated in my head. You know what I'm saying? We can do things that's all fun and games and all well and good, but you just have to be conscious of the fact that that's what's going on.
Right.
That's why I said, you know, it probably was some atheists out there like, I don't know nothing about Jesus, I don't like Jesus, but Jesus was, because the music, the beat, the melody, all of that stuff kind of sticks with you.
So I have
go ahead.
Another question. So who do you feel like is the most influential comedian of all time?
All time, or just a me?
Well, would that be the same person?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Hey, that's a good question. Because I started comedy. I wanted to get into comedy because of Ronnie Dangerfield.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because I was young when I was younger. But I got into comedy as early as I did because of Little JJ.
Okay.
I don't know Little JJ.
He old as shit now, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, he was 13 doing his thing on BET.
Oh.
And my little cousin, who I love to this, that's my man. He was like, "You can do that shit." I was like, "All right, cool, bet." And I emailed. English all fucked up in the email somebody, you know, that's how I got into it.
Wow, just like that. So, and it took somebody to say you do that too.
What about Cat Williams? What do you think? What do you think? Like, what do you think was his biggest downfall?
Ooh, that's a good one. I don't think he had one, to be honest with you, because you have to go through the, especially in comedy, you have to. Real comedy doesn't happen until life happens.
James said it was BB Rexa. Yeah, I'm a mess. BB Rexa.
BB
that's
Rexa.
The name.
Okay,
y'all be looking at it like that's my name.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just telling you. I didn't know we can have a show without him. Like we love you to death. We love you to life out here.
So much, James.
Yes.
So I did Kevin Hart. What do you think about him?
I like Kevin Hart a lot. I think his best performances to me was his past performances before he got big.
Okay.
I seen him at the Improv twice before he got like
the DC Improv.
Yeah.
Oh wow, really?
Do you go to a lot of comedy shows yourself?
I used to a lot, but now I'm just like I'm in it.
So I
don't have to go to like a big club to see.
Yeah.
Because DC comedy, like the mainstream side and urban too, is so big. It's like it's better than when I started. It's so much better.
Wow.
So what do you think about some of the comedians that are coming out now? The younger comedians, like you have DC Young Fly, you have Jess Hilarious, like we have Pretty V. Like, what do you think about? She's another So what do you? Let me go back. What do you think about the
Pretty V? And I get hate.
No. But what do you think about virtual comedians? Like, what do you think about that?
As long as you push yourself through, you want to do it. Like Jess and DC, I know they go to open mics and they work.
Sell out shows.
Yeah. Nah. Other than that, they actually go to open mics with like maybe 5 to 10 people.
Okay.
They work on that stuff.
So would that be
that's your practice, right? Or like, is that?
Yeah.
But you have to do that.
Yeah.
You have to do that.
If you had an up and coming comedian, was that something you would tell them go to those open mics first before? Oh, that's a must.
Or just do anything you can get your hands on.
Okay.
Do anything. I never turn down shows.
Really?
Depends. I'm lying.
Okay.
If it's like I'm a respect level kind of person. So as long as the respect is there, I'll do it.
Okay.
And I can negotiate money and all that other bullshit.
So that was with my next question. How do you feel like the financial gain is for comedians?
It always sucks, but if you love it, you love it. You're gonna do it for free anyway. So,
but are you working towards like what's your goal with the whole situation? Are you working towards being bigger platforms? Because I have to say, watching Jess, you just watching these little things that somebody puts on Instagram. Like I feel like we never know somebody's vision. You know what I'm saying? Where they see themselves. When I saw her do the videos that she put out and stuff like that, I didn't know she wanted.
Actually how she got bigger before the videos was when she was the one that was all over. So what she had little videos, but they weren't how they were now, is when she posted that picture of taking with her son naked. That was her.
She naked?
Yeah, she was no. She had on no, and it's on her page. Just when I know her son was naked. Maybe she had on pants, and then her top was. But that was who that was. And a lot of people, you have to now go back and reference
Yeah,
it.
I've never seen the picture.
Let me actually pull it up. Y'all keep talking, I'll pull that picture up.
I mean,
that's actually when she got like that whole virtual recognition is when she got a lot of whiplash from that picture.
Yeah.
She got a lot of whiplash.
I heard it was
picture.
like a picture with her son or something.
Yeah.
But you see anybody talking about that now? I mean, you know, do I need to do something embarrassing or
like it's like you have to create that type of platform. You have to like really put yourself out there. But my thing is I don't think that picture was negative at all.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was actually art. I loved it. But what I'm saying is why are we more socially acceptable if we do something negative versus doing something positive? Why does the light shine better when you're doing some crazy shit than when you out here feeding the homeless or something
absolutely.
like that? So
absolutely.
it's just like that whole the way that society forces people to think is fucked up to me. The shade room is just
because you catch more fish when the fish are dead. You don't have to chase it.
Oh,
that's deep.
I thought she was gonna say you gonna catch more flies with honey, or you catch more fish when they're dead. Yeah, well, when you feed them to people, they get sick too.
Exactly. That's what drama is.
Yeah, pretty much. Because we kind of talk about that all the time. So how do you come up with your material? I know you say, do you think about certain things like that when you come up with your material? Like, are you doing things that are personal to you, or are you like, okay, it's probably going to get more attention, or, you know, does that thought process about the dead fish, et cetera, does that go into how you plan your comedy routines, your sketches?
I throw everything out there.
You do?
I have to.
Okay.
And whatever I get back or how I'm thinking, I make it work.
Okay. Can you remember a time, like, have you ever had a situation where you just like bombed?
Oh, of course. Oh my God, you have to.
Yeah.
If you don't bomb, because you're not learning.
Yeah.
You always going up there, you get laughs.
This was the picture. So she was naked.
Okay. What's wrong with that?
So I don't think anything was wrong with it. That's actually how she got like all that virtual attention, was when she had posted this. She was always doing her little videos and stuff like that, but when that went viral.
So it's cool for women and couples that have maternity pictures. Because maternity pictures, you pretty much make it too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I thought that was beautiful. Me personally, I thought it was art, but you know, that's where she got that.
I mean, okay, so I have mixed feelings about everything, and I'm a Gemini, so I play both sides of a lot of things.
Let me actually show the picture.
It depends, but I'm not offended by that picture. My first thought was not. There's actually an artist, I believe he's a photographer that I follow on Instagram, and all the pictures that I see, I don't know if they can see that, but all the pictures that I see that I can't remember his name right now, that he posts, where a mother is feeding her child, like breastfeeding the baby.
Nothing wrong with that.
But it is such a beautiful picture that I would put it on my wall.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very, very difficult to be able to take the sex out of a naked body right now. The idea of sex
just see the
and just see the beauty in it. You know what I'm saying? At one point, you know, let it be told, depending on what your spiritual beliefs are. At one point, we were running around with nothing on, or just leaves covering, you know, the nips and the tips. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So I'm not sure. I have no problem with the naked body.
That's a double standard. White people do shit like that all the time, and they be like, "Oh, that is art."
Yeah, but whatever, child, these pictures that he takes are like just,
they're beautiful.
They're so freaking beautiful. But I don't know if I've even, I think as a mom, I can remember times when I may have cradled my kid when I was naked, nearly naked. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I'm quite sure I was, because babies do not leave your ass alone. Mm-hmm. You can't take a shower. You can't go to the bathroom. You know, you just cannot. I remember a time when my son literally would run and plant his face in people's butts. Like, it was a phase. It was a phase. I had to, like, the whole time to have a conversation with my son. Don't use that. I'm not. Okay.
You don't do that no more.
No, praise the Lord. But I do wonder sometimes if he's an ass man. You know, did that translate later? I don't know. But I had to actually, Well, he's 17 now.
Oh yeah.
But I had to have a conversation with him at the time about like people's private parts because it was like, okay, this is gonna be awkward. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if it's just your height, babe. You know what I'm saying? He's now probably about at least 6 feet.
Yeah, he's doing a hug when he's grabbing it.
Okay, look, I'm not.
There we go.
Skip. But yeah.
But with that being said, though, we definitely got to keep the show moving because we already at 54 minutes.
Oh yeah. Okay. So we So first of all, how does that let people know how to find you? How do you find your comedy chances where people can come see you? And,
Instagram. Yeah, I don't want to say Kickin DMs.
Yeah.
Hit me on Facebook.
Okay.
Answering DMs. I'll be getting the craziest fucking DMs.
I bet you do. I just saw your beard.
Is a sex symbol.
That beard guard. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Your beard guard video.
That's my video. He was like, "Yeah, we trying to get you to do this." I'm like, "All right, cool."
Is that a something new that you're stepping into, like doing video sketches? Okay.
I got to get my ideas out there because I'll have an idea and I write it down, but I won't do it because I'll be so focused on comedy.
Yeah.
I would just do comedy.
Yeah.
But I can do other stuff.
Yeah.
And speaking of other stuff, I forgot to mention the fact that you bake.
I bake my ass.
Yeah.
Oh yes, we have got to talk about that
really quick. Yeah. Talk about the baking and stuff like that.
Yeah, you talk about your baking. I thought you was
gonna bring some cookies or something.
I know.
I got cookies in my bag. Yeah.
You do? Oh my god!
Because I always be selling them, so I drop some off the sales.
Okay, tell them about these cookies and shit that you sell. These cookies and shit.
Cookies and shit.
Yeah.
What got you into baking? Like, I mean,
so
comedy and baking.
I'm trying not to tell y'all how motherfucking good these cookies and
I
shit.
always knew how to cook and bake, but last year when I moved back, I used to live in New York and Jersey. I moved back down here and I was like, I'm not working for nobody else. And my uncle, he bakes too. And he took me to some bakery over there in Eastern Market. And they had some trash macaroni. I was like, I'm gonna go home and eat these. If they're not good, I'm gonna go to the store and make my own.
Okay.
And I'm going to the store and make it. You ever had macaroni?
No.
Oh my god.
I look at them, but I've never.
Maybe have them in like Starbucks and stuff.
But they're just expensive.
Yeah, they are. They're like this big.
Yeah.
$2 a piece.
No.
$3.
Yeah, and they're a little bit bigger. They got.
I just remember something being this big and like they're a little thick, but
they were hard to make.
Okay.
Like, very hard to make.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I ended up having to show that night. And I made all these goddamn macaroons. I'm like, I don't know. I don't even want them anymore. Took them to the show. And then after the show, I'm handing out cards. And some lady was like, "Are those macaroons?" And she was like, and I was like, "Yeah." And then I ended up like giving them away to her. She gave me money. And I was like,
yes, you can make money off this shit.
Yeah.
So you would say that your baking business is pretty lucrative for you, right?
Oh, it's great. It's great.
Awesome.
Absolutely. But it's beautiful to be able to take something that you do and you love to do and something that you're capable of doing with your own 2 hands, and then people appreciate,
It's like my children.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be happy as shit when I'm baking.
So picture this, guys. GemDTwin. I'm in the place in poetic vibes, watching, people clicking, watching all the, getting my vibe on.
I can see that in there.
Yes, love to be around my artists.
I know she
I really love my artists. I love to be around my artists.
Be a strong message that she's doing this.
Yes, I'm like, yes. I'm trying not to clap. I'm trying to be all the way with it, But so Keith, he does his thing. I'm actually over there, kiki, and I'm trying not to do the ugly laugh. If you know me,
you gotta get that out.
I have an ugly. So I have I laugh, but I have an ugly laugh. One of those ones that is just. Please don't make
That's the joke when people turn around and be like,
that's what
it hurts.
Yes.
It's one that hurts. It's like I'm trying to hold it in. But I have one of those. And I mean it's not ugly, it's mine. It's just
you don't make like the ugly face. You just because I wouldn't say with
child.
No, she goes like it's like and then she starts doing this because she's not understanding
everything. It hurts. Like I'm just my body tenses up. It's funny. Apparently, it's funny to other people.
I find joy out of it. When I see her laugh, and to see her at that like most happiest place, I find joy.
Yeah, me too. But for whatever reason, I never know what it is going to make me laugh like this. It always catches me off guard.
What's so funny?
Yeah, what's so fucking funny right now?
What's so funny? And she's just going. Like,
but if I try not to laugh, it gets worse. So anyway, I'm over there trying not to do the ugly laugh about something. I don't even know what retarded thing it was that you said, but I'm like, okay, I'm not doing this right here. So I start to go through thinking about other things that, maybe I can sensitize myself. But anyway, here he comes. All the Poetic Vibes people have done their thing. I am on cloud 9, and this month comes up with cookies and shit. So he's literally, mind you never know what people do.
And that's the best thing about
it. Absolutely. You never know what people do. And I see you in one light, so you're a comedian. And then the comedian comes over and you selling cookies and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait a minute, what? But then I'm intrigued as well. And the first thing I gotta ask are these the funny cookies? Do these cookies have something?
I want to sell weed cookies. I'm trying on the Food Network. So.
Well, these are not.
Yeah, I like that. Clean slate. I don't want to be the weed dude.
Oh my God, that's something else to know.
I definitely no. I did get, but I did have to ask like 3 times just to make sure. Just to make sure that he knew, especially when you're around a lot of artists, the culture is, hey, we don't have a problem with marijuana. So most times, and then now this day and age, edibles is like a thing.
Especially in DC.
So so you end up asking a lot of people, and I just had to ask you like 3 times, just like to make sure that you knew what I was saying. That there was, so there's not, okay, so no funny business with the cookies.
That's what's
but the cookies were, how much you selling? $2?
$2 cookie. Oh, you remember?
Yes, honey, because first of all, I always support people. I support people, but the cookie
was good.
The cookie was.
I try to make the cookie like sex.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it
gotta be like sweet.
It was very fulfilling. Because I ate it over the course of a couple days. And
cookie was good.
This shit was good. I think I had.
What she will do is she will nibble.
Yeah, I nibble.
She will nibble. She would like, pass me that cookie and nibble a little bit.
It was very rich, it was a very good cookie. So yeah, when that is something I find to be, I will say, it was very surprising and it was a good thing. It was a good look. So yes, y'all gotta check out Keith Curry as well. On cookies. What else? What other things do you like to bake?
I bake pretty much everything.
For the money.
For the money?
Yeah.
I bake everything. I bake
you have any orders for Thanksgiving?
I did. I had 3 cakes this week. Actually, somebody I met at that show.
Really?
Yeah, which was like funny.
How much do you charge for your cakes and stuff like that?
It depends what size.
Okay. Do you do like the because I was on you do like the design and stuff?
I do everything. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
So yes, ladies, you guys need to know.
Are you single so that people will know?
I'm chilling, man. I don't need I'll be too busy. I don't be wanting to hurt people.
Cause you about to be in this kitchen baking and you don't need nobody all up in your business.
He said he's chilling. He's
man,
a comic comedian.
I don't want nobody in my face.
He bakes. He cooks.
And he doesn't have children.
He doesn't have any children.
Yeah. Do you want kids?
Yeah, one day.
Okay. All right.
The right person at the right time.
When he's ready. Do you feel like you need to get to a point in your career before you have kids, or do you feel like?
Yeah, for me to feel comfortable. Because I actually had a special girl that I just pushed her away. But I just didn't feel it.
Let's get into that infinity real quick then. Okay, push her away.
Okay, yes.
Okay. We're gonna have to tea time today.
We have affinity. So yes, that is that. Okay,
let's talk about that.
Okay, let's talk about some tea time topics that we have for you guys, and we'll just kind of we'll quickly run through some of these things because yes, we got to keep it moving. But some of the tea time topics that we have for you guys, in Chicago, President Obama, our real president. Actually, I know. Every time I talk about or say something, they try to do something to show our waves and everything. But he and the Obama Foundation were actually serving food or packaging food in Chicago, and I thought that was dope.
That's pretty dope.
That's dope. You know what I'm saying? So I love him.
Obama is somebody. And did you guys see him when he pulled up on Michelle Obama's thing at the
Capital One Arena.
Oh, the book joint.
Yeah, he pulled up on her. He's just a dope dude.
Yeah,
you know, he was talking about. He said he pulled up like Jay-Z to his Beyonce.
I know that's right.
I know that's right.
Y'all remember the meme that they had where they like not messed the shape up. They gave like a kind of shape up with the slit.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, no.
You ain't seen that
No,
meme?
that
shit makes me laugh so hard.
That is too funny.
I think it was like it said who Michelle. Yeah, we used to talk.
Yeah,
but you gotta so we gotta love him for that. We have definitely got to talk about Michelle and jumping out there because doing her book.
Michelle.
I think that's the first book I'm gonna read. I know I sound super ignorant, but
I'm excited.
But see, you don't have time to read all the time, but you're gonna see. I think I'm actually gonna want to read that book as well. Apparently, I'm hearing that it's very transparent.
Yeah, she got real.
So
she talked about leaving. At one point, she was going to think about leaving Obama. I mean, Barack and all that.
And use of marijuana herself, and just a very real look into.
Good for her, being honest.
That is good for her being honest.
But that's what I said. That's all about that platform giving and presenting positivity. You have a past, but allow your past to be your positivity. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
You know, don't stay in why you got there.
Absolutely.
Get there and then try to let people know this is how I got here, but this is how you can get here. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I've been saying.
And
like,
you know, it also lets people know that there were mistakes on the way. And I think that is the most fruitful thing. That's why I had to ask you about bombing. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be. You won't get anywhere being perfect all the time.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to ask you as a comedian, as a performer, as an entertainer.
I love it.
What happens when you, and I remember modeling and always.
Oh, girl, I know something
you know. But, you know, I used to wonder about being like falling on a runway or just like think, am I going to miss my mark? Am I doing it right? Am I doing it, you know, da-da-da?
I would look you up, not you personally. Somebody like a girl fell on the runway, I would look them up.
I've seen model reels and it gives me the ugly laugh.
No.
Yeah, because
they be funny.
I mean, they be funny down, and I understand. On video, you could see their ankle waving. I'm like, oh shit,
she got to go.
Yeah, and when that ankle give out, baby, ain't nothing you can do.
Too.
Go for it.
I got this Uncle Bob thing going on.
Everybody.
I mean, we need some more real, you know, some more realness on the runway.
That's why
anyway.
I be posting them dumbass pictures like that with the funniest captions.
Hashtag realness on the runway. Go ahead, do that. You can have it.
Realness on the runway.
Realness on the runway.
I like that.
People probably think I'm gay if I posted that shit.
So, because y'all, I be having to keep this.
Yeah.
So
she have to keep it.
Yes, we gotta
go back and watch those y'all and see who we keeping it moving.
You know, other stuff. So you did the vibe.
That's not tea time.
You think he's gonna get out? You don't think?
Well, his lawyer.
Prison. Yeah. He's too popular.
His lawyer saying that he's not a gangster, that he is.
But he don't want to be gangster.
So that portrays gangster for his
child by.
Yeah,
child by. If he want to be out here acting like he a gangster, let's give him that gangster treatment.
So
he's in prison, scared straight.
But they took him to protect him. He's in prison for protecting him.
They say Joe tried to warn him.
Everybody trying to warn him.
Angela Laird tried to warn him.
Yeah, I did. I got up there. And now, because he remember he used to tell her to suck his dick.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, you know.
Do you want somebody to suck it?
I said, what is happening? You want everybody sucking. Now you up in the prison. Oh, I hope that is.
So okay, keeping it moving though. So okay.
The other thing was Black China. I mean, guess now, you know, seeing the fact that they might cut off her child support. She's out here selling bleaching cream in Nigeria. Why the fuck would you sell bleach?
Hold on, dog.
Taking that all the way down. Now before you get on Cardi B or Tiffany Haddish, talk about Black China.
Exactly.
Ain't she from there?
Yeah, she from Baltimore. Her mother was Tokyo. So yeah, she from like Baltimore, somewhere in this area.
But come on now, really?
She's mad because she's not getting that $20K no more. But then you take
bleaching
cream to Nigeria, all places Nigeria.
Oh, why she take it there? Like she trying to sell it?
Yes.
Yeah.
To not no. She posted that
I don't be
herself.
knowing what's going on. I be finding out like, what the fuck?
No, she posted that shit on her own page saying that she's selling it out in Nigeria. Like,
I would not. Okay, let me tell y'all something. If I did something shady for a profit, like sold my people bleaching cream when I know it's bad for them, I am not posting it on my damn Instagram. I'm just going to be shady fucking boo.
I like what she did to Rob.
Nobody likes what she.
No, she was. I mean, for that, but you. No, I hate it.
Everything in the house though.
Yeah, she
and then little boy,
and the baby, and then dating. No, yeah,
the little boy. He literally looked like a little boy, and you was like
17, 18, YB or something.
Yeah,
YBA or something, whatever the hell. Don't quote us on that shit.
It was young. What?
Anyway, he was like 18 years old.
He looked
NBA or something.
No,
that nigga?
NBA. Why
national basketball? Why young? Why? Shit, she gonna look it up. But look it up now. Okay, yeah, the Kardashian curse, exactly. Speaking of the Kardashians, that was
this dude. Now nobody even talk about the baby.
Yeah,
Dream.
I don't know that nigga.
Well, we'll see the baby. You talking about China?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Dream. That's what
she was trying to have a name, but they don't even talk about the kid.
Hell no, they didn't give her that name. But that's so fucked up because now the baby has to suffer. You see what I'm saying? I mean,
he gonna have to own his little big wheel. She said, "No, he not. I'm about to sell this cream in Africa."
Yeah, that's exactly.
But we were talking about on the last show that Rob stuck it to her because she was getting a certain amount for child support, and now he like, look, I don't got no money.
I ain't making that
so
kind
he
of
going
money.
back for
ain't selling.
I mean, to be honest, if he does, that's kind of.
If I was him, I had the meanest comeback. Oh my god, I wish I was him. I slimmed down, nigga. I look like Jason Statham. I swear to God.
But we were talking about the fact that he really doesn't have to work.
He don't have to work.
But still, though, come back. You gotta do something for you.
Yeah, but she gonna be waiting for you. As soon as you come back and you come back with some money, she gonna be like, come back with that 20,000.
But
you know what?
I'm just saying,
I cannot with you.
That's what we had
so Black China, y'all let us know because I need to put that in the shit. No, we can't talk about Black China. She's up for the shit.
I was right. YBN, Almighty J. This young boy right here. I knew YBN.
He looks 12.
Look,
he look like Soulja Boy.
And then she, especially when she was going out with her full face beat, that looked like somebody dating my son. And I promise you, I would drag her.
Look at that.
You came to my house.
That's because everybody into these, because I watch her porno. Everybody into these butts and
fake booties.
Yeah. And okay, so fake booties got to be up on the chopping block again for the shit. Black China got to be up for the shit award for that shit she just did, selling.
Yeah.
Okay, so we gonna leave that at tea time, right?
Yeah, we're gonna leave that at tea
time. So
we
shout out to the Obamas, both of them out there doing their thing, serving the community and each other, and all giving us presidential realness.
Mm-hmm.
Poor little 6'9" Deceleb tried to warn you. You didn't give a fuck.
I
So
I was keeping it.
You get what you get. You get what you get.
You out here trying to be whatever.
You should have been watching SipsTea the show.
Watch the show.
And who else did we say? Oh yeah, and Black China. But we're gonna move Black China over into the Shits Award. So the Shits Award, Suga Honey Iced TEA, is the segment of the show that we talk about the shit that's going on. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Let me just tell you guys something really quickly.
I know you're about to go in.
Okay, so this is the thing. So here we are on Facebook. I'm on my GemDTwin page on Facebook. I'm not even on Eb Deceleb's page. Mm-hmm. We're here on YouTube. And we always talk
on SipsTea the show too.
We're on SipsTea the show on Instagram, and we're on SipsTea the show on YouTube. And we talk about support, and we probably need to get your we're gonna talk about that during some affinity too.
Because the support,
But the support of family and friends when you're trying to do your thing. Now, I love my sister dearly. My sister just called, interrupting my broadcast, which tells me you're doing what? You're not watching the show.
Oh, y'all put her out there like that.
Absolutely.
About to ask something stupid too. Can you take me to
to Bojangles? Girl, what is you doing? Let me tell you what those niggas are. So, you know, that it's a little problematic. It's kind of bothersome, you know, sometimes because, you know, like I said, love my sister like the day is long. She love me, but you're not watching the show, boo. And not only are you not watching the show, you called during the show. That I'm putting her up for the shits award. Okay. So sorry, you called at the right time. I hope you play this back and realize that this face means I'm fucking serious. You're up for the shits award. So first person on the chopping block for the shits award, just because of the timing of your call, is my sister. Okay, Kayla, one of my sisters. So I'm gonna call you out by name just so my other sister, who probably also is not watching but did not call during the show, so she don't think it's her. But Kayla, you're up for the shits award today, sis. I love you, but I'm not with the shits. Okay, I'm not with the shits for calling during the show. Also up for the shits award, so you can see whose company you're in. We're gonna put Black China up for the shits award for selling to our brothers and sisters in Africa. We done seen plenty of exposés about bleaching cream. Stop trying to sell people shit. We really need to figure out why there's so much shame in the dark skin that I love. You know, I actually walked to one of my sisters up at the grocery store, and when I say she had the most beautiful skin, I had to let her know, and I had to let her know not because I was staring, which I was, because the shit. Awesome. Yes. Oh my God. But she had the most like beautiful freaking skin.
That's like Kayla got real pretty skin.
She's not dark skin though. Okay, because I need you to come with me when I'm talking about. It was just like, no, it was this cocoa underneath, like this undertone of like, how are you dark skinned with a cocoa undertone? I don't know. It was just pretty. She was just it was, and then something about her lip color as well. It was like, so I was like, sis, and I could tell she was young. And the fact that I know that we have this colorism going on sometimes, I had to also make sure that I let her know, since you have beautiful skin. You know what I mean? She did. So but yeah, so Black China, just you up for the shits award in case this child with the beautiful skin decide to put that shit on her face because of the fuckery of the world. The way
that's like the whole. It's like
no Black China. She's up for the shits award. No. Well, no, yeah, you're right. She might not be that one, but unfortunately. But we have so many people. Have you guys seen the exposés?
Because Black, if y'all know Spice, Spice actually had a whole movement on Black hypocrisy. Yeah, and she had a whole stunt. That's Jamaican rapper. She had a whole stunt when she's dark skinned and she bleached her skin, but she really didn't do what people thought she did. Yeah. And that song is dope. I mean, I kind of want to play it, but I'm not going.
But just telling you about because it's happening. This is happening.
It's happening. It is definitely happening. And
now you decided she was going to profit off of it. So you up for the shits award. And then also up for the shits award.
The one I sent you.
Eb Deceleb sent me some today. Of
it happened in Houston. He went because they don't know what is Ebonics?
Yeah.
He went in the bathroom talking about he gonna blow the bathroom up, and they thought he had a bomb. And so that happened in Houston. So they pulled him out, had the cops and everything. He's talking, I'm about to go ahead and blow the bathroom up.
Shit first.
I hope he did because otherwise
he came out. Yeah. He said he came out. He's like, I'm about to go blow this joint up. He came out.
And they was like, click, click,
alert.
Right.
Blow from the premises. And he's like, what?
Who the fuck blows up bathroom? I can't stand people.
Man, but you know what's better out than in, is what Shrek would say. I'm sorry, I don't know where you worked. I don't know how long your shift was, but maybe he was worried about his colon.
You know what I'm saying?
Most people should be,
Yeah, I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he ate. I don't know, but some people don't have no problem going anywhere and everywhere. So I'm not with the shits. So those people are up for the shits award, and y'all let me know if you think so. First of all, you tell us, because you're our special celebrity guest. Who do you think out of those three wins the shits award tonight? Because we're not with the shits.
I'm about to say I get the shits. I don't even know that young lady. Black China is Black China, man.
Okay, Black China. But
he
was about to give it to my sister, but he said he don't know her. Okay. Like I'm just saying, based upon the behavior. No, she's a delightful, beautiful young woman. I love her dearly. But she did call during SipsTea.
What if she like really need help?
You still can't call me during SipsTea the show. This is a show.
But real quick, guys, so I actually found the song. Oh, no, that's not it.
And we will play that as we move into, because we actually talked about on another show, but as we move into affinity, affinity is the section of SipsTea the show when we talk about our relationships, friendships, things like that. And it's always important for us to, talk to other performing artists, comedians, people out there that's brewing their tea about support. Mm-hmm. So the support of your ships out here. Do you get a lot of family support for...
Damn.
Oh, somebody said Black China gets a vote.
Yeah, see, okay, so that's 2 for Black China. You going down, sis? We not with the shit.
So she's the song.
But you said now you get more support.
When I started coming, I ain't telling nobody I was going.
Okay.
Friends,
yeah.
Like 5 years into it, I told my mom. She was like, "Get the fuck out of here." Yeah. I get a lot of support from my friends. Close friends.
Okay.
People I don't know like that. Like I don't have a fan base, but I have people that know for certain jokes.
What's your most popular joke?
I have like 5.
Can you say one? I want that.
Black Porn is one. Black Porn is one. Facebook is probably the most popular one. And Edwards College. That's probably the 2.
Edwards College.
I can't.
You just can't do it. Like with no, like he ain't even warm us up or nothing. It's gonna sound stupid.
What am I?
Boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom. You need some intro music. So do you find, is that an issue for you though in your field? Like, well, when we do things, sometimes it's disheartening because if we don't
easily take it personal.
Yeah, you can take it personal.
I don't take it personal.
That's something we
when I started out, I didn't have
nobody.
Yeah, so it doesn't bother me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes
maybe you didn't have expectations either. You didn't have expectations. I think
because I wasn't doing it for people. I was doing it for myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but this day and age, everything is about a following, a support, this, that, and the other. So
as long as I have people that love me for me, I'm cool. I'm good.
Okay.
And that's what we kind of teeter-totter with that a lot because sometimes we have like people. It's surprising to us the people that do support us versus the people that don't.
You get more support from a stranger than somebody who's knocking at your back door.
I'd rather that.
Well, you know what? Sometimes I'd rather it too. And let me tell you what Eb Deceleb will tell you what my quote usually is. Because in the beginning when we first started, I used to be asked all the time, did you call this person? Did you tell this person you were doing it? Is this person watching? Is that person watching? And these are just specific individual people that are in my life. And I'm like, no, and I'm not going to call somebody and beg them to watch. You know what I'm doing. You can either choose to support me or you choose not to. I'm going to leave it at that. But my quote or my saying to myself always is that if the people that are already in my life could get me to where I'm trying to be, I would already be there. So it's really not you. It's really not this particular circle. I always want their support because I love them. Just like I said, modeling and stuff like that. I love the fact I loved having my family in the audience. When my family was in the audience, I didn't give a fuck. Like if I actually were to fuck up on the stage, I really didn't care because I generally operate off of love, and I know the people in that audience. My mom is the kind of person I will bomb or I could bomb, and she'll be like, "Yeah!" She will get up. It will be standing ovation. She will do the wave 3 times by her damn self.
But it's crazy. You still have to perform like she's in the audience.
Absolutely. You have got to be your biggest supporter at all times, because people will take you down. You know what I'm saying?
I know what Bojangles closed.
And you say strangers keep it professional.
They know.
Yeah,
when I sell certain
keep you
stuff,
professional.
Bacon wise, this is my price. Boom.
Yeah.
They always try to
like,
let me just get one.
Come on, man. We known each other since high school. I'm like, bro, you my uncle.
Right. Pay me for my services. Right.
Respect the craft.
Yeah, it's so funny because I got sister locks. Sister locks are pretty. They're expensive. Thank you very much.
Man.
Thank you.
Look at
but it's not. Locks. They're not. Yes, and she does purchase lock jewelry from me at full price, and I love that because if somebody has a thing, you're supposed to support their craft. Like, don't try to nickel and dime me. If you go out to the store, when I go to the grocery store, I can't tell them, oh, I think milk should be $2. It used to be $2. Why is not $2 now? They set the price. He said it's drama free with strangers.
Yes.
Yeah. Straight
to the point.
Yeah, straight to the point. Get tired of the handshake and the small business and smiling doing business. I done lost my connection. But I let the thing die. That's what I did, to be honest. So we supposed to be off of air, so that's why. Exactly. But yeah, so we just had to ask you about the family thoughts? Support. Yeah, for
yeah. I never really had that before.
And what you do with her?
That's the one you push her.
Yeah, why did you push her? So can you get her back?
No, I ain't the dude be like, yeah, I can get her back, man. No.
Would you like to get her back?
Are you watching the show?
Everybody doing that thing.
You want us to mind our business?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this where you plead the fifth?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we will just advocate for you. Keith is super dope. Okay. He's not with the shits. Okay. He is driven. He's not trying to be going out here working for nobody, but he will be in that kitchen baking them cakes and pies and cookies and shit. Okay.
So I bring the milk, he bring the cookies. Milk.
Eb Deceleb, she one of them. She'll try to bake yourself some Pillsbury. She be like, would you like some cookies? And you're like, I'm grown. But me one or two. And then she come back, want some milk with that. I'm like, nobody offer me no milk and cookies. I'm grown like shit. What kind of milk you got though? Right? Do you have another cookie? Because I'm always finished when I have the milk I want, Very hospitable though. But yes, so check out Keith Curry. Tell everybody where to find you once again.
Everything Keith Corey.
Keith Corey. Corey. I think Curry.
KEITHCORREY. 2 R's EY. That's everything.
On everything. Are you a Twitter guy?
Hell no, I'm horrible at Twitter.
I
be that's when I vent.
Yeah.
But I forgot my password, so I ain't been vent on that.
No shade. When I was really heavy on Twitter, it was only because I could say whatever the hell I wanted on Twitter. People don't. Yeah, but it's not. I didn't have a lot of followers on Twitter, so watch it because I said at the end of the day. But I know you looking on Facebook.
Something happened to me. Somebody go back to my Twitter. Oh, so he loves this show. This
right. So he said, "Well,
that's what happened to the guy who played who played. He played Bobby Brown in the Bobby Brown movies. Remember how back in the day?
You talking about 22 Savage?
Yeah, that's what happened to him.
22 Savage.
So, what do you think the biggest challenge is as far as a relationship versus your business, or trying to carry?
Question.
Oh, balance.
No, balance. Is that your
balance?
Balance.
I'm horrible at trying to juggle shit.
Yeah.
Very horrible at it. Because my mind is always what the next thing to do is and being ready for that. So
the next person she's gonna have to get in which fit in.
I don't want to say it like that though, because everybody deserves their own individual kind of thing.
They do, but I also, at this point in my life, I'm actually starting to really, really feel like you do. You have to get where you fit in. We have to, you have to find, y'all have to find your niche, yeah. But at the same time, you can't stop if you on a train and you going because you got goals and you're trying to reach where you're trying to go, I can't necessarily stop just because I want you to hop on. With, maybe you will, maybe you won't, maybe it's going to be cool, maybe it's not. And then you got the emotions and the this and the that and da-da-da-da. You slowing down the train with the bullshit. And I'm sorry, but all relationships, there's a level of bullshit.
that exists.
And even the
That
best ones, there's a level of bullshit
extra
with the ships.
Cargo or
It's extra cargo. Why? Because at the end of the day, you are dealing with another person, and you are caring about that person's feelings and emotions.
Oh, of course.
You know, so that it's a pool. So it usually is like whether or not that person in the ship. No, nobody about to marry me. They'd be like, you know what? I'm good. Like, no. I'm just joking, maybe, but I'm not married. So look, maybe I'm joking. I don't know.
Throw it out there.
I don't. You know, I'm very, very gay. So
we both very, very gay.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm sitting up in
with 2 lesbos.
We still cute. Don't worry. Trying to say, you know, you've been telling us to be cute and stuff. We beautiful. What you mean?
Nah, y'all still.
Okay, thank you. But you said it real low.
He did.
Wait a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
That's
not. And I gotta go.
I done let Bojangles close everything.
Miss Bojangles for this bullshit.
Shit, come on, let's go. I can still catch Popeyes. Hurry up.
Okay, so that is gonna be our affinity question. We done dug in your shit a little.
Okay. Now
we hope your lawns are bad. Keisha, Yolanda,
Renee,
old ass.
Tiffany.
Okay, let me think of Shaquana.
Why she got?
I look like I dated Shaquana.
Exactly.
It's not her fault.
She stereotyped you. She just stereotyped you. Okay, well keep it. Shakanika Waka.
Shaquanika.
Shaquisha.
Only they Jones that put their fingers in my temple.
Oh shit!
Your ass. Look, I couldn't even do it right.
Cardi
this
B.
ain't even how you do it.
Cardi B out this bitch. Then.
You know what I'm saying? I done told your ass offset.
You keep fucking with these bitches.
Get me a car.
Get it, bitch.
Yeah,
go make me some motherfucking cookies, dang.
I tell you. Okay. Well, Bonquisha, please find him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bonita.
Nick.
Baby Tab.
But let's get to that detox tea. So what do you do, you know, because you are baking and stuff like that? Like, what are some things that you do? So like people are health conscious or trying to watch do you have any type of things that you bake that, you know, if you're losing weight that could help with that or don't add to that? Or do you have like
nah,
because I can't eat too many.
Like, do you
them motherfuckers too good to be low calorie, baby?
Vegan or gluten free?
Yeah, not yet.
Okay,
I'm scared, y'all.
Because you know that's popular, especially in the DC. Everybody's looking for a vegan cookie. Seriously, you can really take that business to the next level. Just offering that vegan.
Yeah, them ingredients be like expensive. Like,
for the vegan.
Yeah, all that stuff.
They always say it's more expensive to try to eat healthy than it is.
It is though.
You try to live out here.
Expensive to because James is a vegan.
Yeah.
So when you get your vegan cookies, hit James Williams.
Absolutely. And let me tell you guys, I meant to talk to you guys about this during the tea time segment, but recently, and I guess you guys should notice, there was a recall on some turkey and turkey products, the Genio brand and stuff like that. And then the lettuce.
Lettuce. You should never trust lettuce.
Yes. Okay. So when I heard the scare with the turkey, the first thing I freaking thought was
from last year. Didn't they have a turkey scare last year?
I don't know, but see, you know, we so fickle. Like once we're over it. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I can't even remember what happened last year. I still live, so you know, but. There's always something going on with the meat, and the minute I start thinking, okay, well,
James told us to become.
You know why? Because they're rushing it.
Yeah,
they're rushing production.
But I started thinking like vegans don't have to worry about this, and here they come with the E. coli and the lettuce. They gotta
push people to become more. Not health conscious, but by this.
Yeah. But you pushing it through. Pushing it through the same factory or something? I need to.
They manufacture all the same shit.
Yeah. So be careful, guys. You out there cooking your Thanksgiving meals and things like that. Just
make sure you don't cook no raw.
Yeah,
food.
I think and
cook it through.
Things have to be cooked to a certain degree.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you your food. Make sure you wash your hands and make sure you wash your areas. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To make sure that you keep that contamination down and all that other stuff because. We want to see everybody back here next week, and we don't want you having no stomach ache. Okay?
I want to farting in the movie theater. That's what.
That's your biggest fear.
But you know that.
Creed 2
why do people? I was about to say. That's exactly what I was about to say. Everybody about to go see Creed 2 after they eat anyway. I'm about to see Creed 2 too.
I don't want to hit somebody.
That movie bomb and shit. I love Creed.
You be like, that's that Jenny O. That's that E. coli lettuce.
You guys, it is that because y'all know. Look,
no, we can't play with y'all tonight because he got shit to bake.
He got to
you know what I'm saying?
Unless somebody come through with some orders.
Okay. So how do they order the food?
And enjoy your family time as well. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody, actually. And just to remember to be thankful.
James, you, my nigga, even though he's white.
Yes, he is.
He's awesome.
James and yes, awesome. He said, enjoy your family time and be safe. Everybody enjoy time with your family. Remember that tomorrow is not promised. You know what I'm saying? It might be the case where some of the people that are with you this Thanksgiving may not be there next Thanksgiving. It is just that real out here. So just be conscious and aware of that. Be thankful for those that are around you and those that you get the opportunity to spend time with. Like Keith said earlier.
Y'all be careful on Black Friday.
And be careful on Black Friday because that might be the way that they die. People be serious about that.
The electronics.
People serious about that.
Any other electronics people know anything about? Like any? I'm
trying to get a PlayStation 4. That's like my gift to myself.
Oh, how much you gonna be on Black Friday?
I don't know.
All right, and guys, if y'all know about any Black Friday specials and stuff like that, please put that up there.
And don't forget to check out some of our vendors.
Yes, they are doing Black Friday specials.
Yes, they're doing Black Friday stuff, and it is our goal to have by next year. You guys, we should all be purchasing from
our people,
private owners and independent entrepreneurs. We got people that are doing the Bath and Body Works. We have people that are doing the clothing and accessories. We have people that are doing all kinds of things. Everything that you buy from Walmart, there's somebody out there that can make it. And that's just about
you
like
made
what?
Macaroons.
That's real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We talking about the macarons, you don't want to say nothing. But yes, so check out your local area. Check out the surrounding area. There's somebody out there. Pop-up shops are happening all through November, December. So check them out and go get some of your gifts from those places and help a sister out. Why not? Also, we shouted them out earlier, but also, don't forget to check us out next week on SipsTea This Show. We will see you next Wednesday. Keith Corey. You tired of me saying Curry? I can't help it.
You saying it like
Corey. It's like ghetto. It's my ghetto way of saying Keith Curry. And Keith Corey.
Shout out to that game tomorrow, that Redskins Cowboys game. We'll see what
they play tomorrow.
They play tomorrow. Well, shout out to them. I hope Alex Smith is, recovering. He's out for the season, but you got Cody.
You know all the football shit.
I sure did.
You know way more than I'm about to be.
Yes,
yeah, because he got because actually it's really sad. He actually tore his
the little guy that broke his during the game.
But
that was really sad.
It's really sad, but he ain't that sad because he had $71 million guaranteed money.
Okay.
So he's okay.
He played the Cowboys?
No, he plays for the Redskins.
They got that kind of money?
Fuck yeah, they playing them plays like that ain't nothing tomorrow. So
he probably was like, I'm
good. I'm taking away. I'm good. But shout out to them. It's hopefully Cody does well tomorrow. I'm a little nervous. It can either go either way. I think we're gonna win. So go Redskins.
Okay, hail to the Redskins.
Hail to the Redskins. Games at 4:30.
Oh, is the game here?
Yeah, no. The game's away. It's in it's actually in Texas.
Cool.
The game is away.
Y'all better treat our boys nice.
So other than that, I think that's about it.
If they lose.
Yeah. I hope they don't
crazy.
fuck up people's Thanksgiving.
I know. Try to win one for the homie.
Yeah, but if you guys out there cooking, let us know what y'all cooking for Thanksgiving.
I know. Post your pictures.
Yeah, post your pictures.
And don't screenshot somebody else's picture and post it like that's your whole meal.
We gonna know. We gonna know.
I start scrolling because last year people were saying that last year they would be posting.
To go play.
Yeah. Other people
Like, boy, that, you
like,
ain't do that.
that.
You ain't cook none of that
You ain't
stuff.
cook that.
But yeah, so happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Thank you for tuning in to SipsTea, the show. We will be back here next Wednesday. We want to thank our special celebrity guest, Keith Corey. See, I have to do something completely and totally different with my Corey. For joining. It happens. For joining us here, and don't forget you can find him on all your social media. I'll do them orders, like how we get our cookies and shit. How we get our cookies and shit.
Oh,
I done told your ass.
And on that note, guys, we're gonna end you out on Black Hypocrisy, trying to keep it moving. And that's the Black Hypocrisy song talking about, it's actually a dope song. I've been preaching the song. It's actually really.
Yeah, hopefully you can hear it because
you don't got the speaker.
Let's speak on it. It's probably not.
Never forget.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll show you what she did.
It is.
If the color of my skin was lighter, and I was made to feel inferior, cause society.
What the hell?
We sleep my
Okay. We just snapping shit. Let the
girl
girl melanin pop.
The brown girl's prettier. Me love the way me look, me love me pretty black skin.
Tell them again what this song is.
Black Hypocrisy.
Black Hypocrisy.
Gun racism, demolish colorism. But the things when me go say, you might not even have the back. I get
Look at
from my
Soka.
own race, yes, that's a fact. Cause the same black that's for you. I please you. Do I look
You see
how
what she
you
did
want
to her
me
face?
to?
Yeah,
Now I'm
she
gonna
did.
see if you're gonna say I'm too black for you. Or do I look pretty to you? Black people hypocrisy. Leave the girls them with low self-esteem. Who no one like say you have to brown fi pretty. Fuck the whole of them dirty iniquity. This a black people hypocrisy.
Bye guys. Thank you for
self-esteem.
tuning in.
I'm black and beautiful and know I'm pretty. Fuck the whole of them dirty iniquity. Them say me black till me shine till me look dirty. And
Yes.
it's the only line in life that
I'm glad you made it through the actual show. Right. But you didn't even have the alcohol.